Hi, I'm Andrea Edwards, the digital conversationalist.
And my name is Phillipa, and I happen to be her sister.
You do happen to be my sister, and I'm very happy to have you here.
And yes, I'm overwhelmed to have me here.
Nice. Very nice, yes.
Unusual.
Anyway, one of the reasons I really wanted to get my sister here is she's Australia's first female A-grade conductor. She's incredible at that. She's also an educator. Stop. She's also an educator. She is a radio DJ. I mean, the amount of things that you do actually blows my mind. I'm busy, and then I look at you and I feel like I'm moving very slowly. So it's pretty impressive watching you in action, and I couldn't be prouder of everything that you've achieved, and I hope you know that. So my question, stop doing that. My question to you is, as someone, especially someone who works with a lot of younger people, but it's not even just younger people, in the band you've got older generations as well, what's that thing that you think stops people moving forward and saying yes to whatever they need to do to have the future that they want for themselves?
I think with kids today, there's not very much authenticity in what they do.
Right.
So there's a lot of ribbons and trophies and, oh my God, you're amazing, and there's not much authenticity. The problem with that is kids know damn straight that you're talking rubbish to them.
Yeah.
So kids don't get the opportunity to have the highs of authentic achievement.
Right, okay.
And we are denying them that. Every time we give them a ribbon for coming 15th, every time we tell them they're awesome when they're not, every time we say, you should be on this show and you should be on that show, there's no authenticity. And it doesn't mean you need to be the best in the world. Mm-hmm. It doesn't mean you need to be anything other than yourself.
Yeah.
But the best self.
Yeah.
And finding in kids their thing that they're amazing at.
Yeah.
There's no point comparing one child to another, because one child's going to be extraordinary
It's a bit
at
of
something.
that now childhood, wasn't there?
Lordy, yes. So there's all this. Every child is capable of achieving some authentic amazingness.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what level they are, and we deny the kids this authenticity, which means we deny them that feeling of being valued for their authenticity, not for their achievements.
And the future we shape the future for them that isn't necessarily the future that should be there for them, right?
And we take away obstacles. We take away hardship. We take away them feeling uncomfortable. Everything has to be comfort-based. You can't make your children uncomfortable. You can't make them eat food they don't want to eat. You can't put them on. You can't do anything that makes them uncomfortable. But it's the uncomfortableness that gives them the courage to be what they are supposed to be.
Yeah.
And we are denying kids that.
Okay. No,
every day.
That's an insight I've never heard before, but yeah. And Just Say Yes is all about being uncomfortable. So for you personally, what do you need to say yes to, and what do you need to step in to keep taking your career where you want it to go?
It's a funny one, because originally when I heard about your campaign, I was like, I needed to say yes to not hating myself. But that's a lifelong issue that whatever. But I think
that doesn't make sense to a lot of people, as an
no,
idea. It only makes sense to people
because in your own head, So in your own, that's what I've always felt that way. Always, for as long as I can remember, and a familial problems, whatever.
Yeah.
But anyway, my thing now is, I was thinking, it's the saying yes to being your authentic self, to going, like I took a rehearsal last night at a particular band, and back in the olden days I would have noticed the naysayers and the aggressive types that didn't like what I was saying and doing, and that would have changed how I behaved and changed what I did.
Yeah.
But there was a particular person last night not happy with what I was doing, but there was 30 people that were.
Yeah.
And for a change, I listened and felt what the 30 felt rather than the one.
Yeah.
Because the bottom line is that one, after you turn them, will probably be your biggest ally.
Absolutely. And I get that a lot. People don't agree with what I say, and I'm like, well, I'm giving it a go.
Yeah.
But so I think it's a really important point that, I think you need 10 compliments to drown out one negative comment, something like that. And I think, psychologically we need to sort of shift that a little bit, because you are doing amazing stuff and you should be only paying attention to the positives while learning from the people who have got something to offer. But not everybody's got something to offer that's really valuable for you to learn from, right?
And people say you need to have a thick skin. It's like, it's not about having a thick skin. It's about going, okay, I can learn from you and I can learn from you. You're saying something I'm not happy with and I'm not comfortable with what you're saying, but it's the truth. You, dear sir, you're just being a bit of a knob.
Yes.
And, whatever your issues are, I'm not interested in them.
And the most important point is don't be a knob.
Please don't be a knob. It's so boring.
Work out what you need to say yes to and just say yes, right?
Just say yes. Just be you. It's okay to be you. I have spent so many times dampening my light to make other people not feel uncomfortable. And it's not that my light is better or worse than anybody else's. My light's mine. And dampening my light to make you feel comfortable makes me less of a person.
Yes. Go and shine bright.
Shine bright.
Go. Bye.